Hare Krishna! Dear devotees, welcome to today's video and very happy Purushottam month. Today is the third day of our Purushottam Maas series. Also today is the third day of Purushottam Maas, the most holiest and most auspicious month which comes once in 3 years. This month is non-different from Krishna, and that is why this month contains the blessings, the greatness as Krishna has. Continuing without any further delay, our story of Putna uddhar lila. From last 2 videos, we are discussing how Krishna liberated Putna, gave her the position of his own mother, and all the elderly gopis, they rescued Krishna from the body of Putna, purified Krishna by the glorious mother cow, taking her arka, and then protecting Krishna by Krishna's own name. Krishna gets protection by his own name. Today we are continuing from there. So far in the story, we haven't heard anything about Krishna's father Nanda Maharaj. Where was he when his child was being screwed like this? When some demoness enters the house and feeding poison to the baby, the father is absent. He was not absent without a reason. He knew that the great demon, cruel-minded Kamsa, was plotting something in his mind. So, to pacify him, and none of Kamsa's demon can attack on Vrindavan Vasis, on Vrindavan, he went to Mathura for giving them butter, milk and other things. So he was not present in Vrindavan at the time of Putna uddhar lila. But now that Putna has been killed and Vasudev, Krishna's father from Mathura, he informs Nanda Maharaj, Krishna's father from Vrindavan, that please go immediately. There are possibilities of some utpata, some disturbances happening in Vrindavan. Hearing this, Nanda Maharaj immediately starts early in the morning. But by the time he reaches Vrindavan, Krishna has already done the task. He had taken care of Putana and did Govindaya Namo Namaha. When Nanda Maharaj along with other males appeared in Vrindavan, come to Vrindavan, after giving taxes to Kamsa the king, the demoness king, they were surprised and afraid as well. That what is this? Some big figure, some mountain is just standing in front of us. This wasn't there when we left Vrindavan. Hearing from other people who were present, they got to know that, oh, this is the demoness Putana who came to kill baby Krishna. But instead, something else happened. That's when Nanda Maharaj remembers, oh, Vasudev had warned me. Maybe this guy Vasudev is some great astrologer. He may be some Siddha Purusha. So, Lord Krishna being rescued, and now Nanda Maharaj takes over of the ceremonies. What ceremony? The Anteshti. Anteshti means the final rites of Putana. Understand this. Because Krishna gave Putana the position of his own mother, Krishna's father, Nanda Maharaj, is doing the final rites. If wife dies before the husband will perform all the final rites. Something similar is happening. Nanda Maharaj comes back and he is performing the final rites for Putana. But Putana's body was so huge, so enlarged, so in one crematorium it was not possible. So they chopped off different parts of Putana's body and made different fire prays on which Putana's body parts were kept and then burned. And this task was done by Nanda Maharaj and other Vrindavan people. Point over here. Srimad Bhagavatam explains, and Sukadev Goswami informs this to Parikshit Maharaj, that when Putana's body was being burned, the smell of the smoke was not dirty, was not bad, not as if the skin or the hairs are being burning off. No, it was very pleasant. It was smelling like chandana. It was smelling like rose scented water. It was smelling like some beautiful essence. Very aromatic essence. And many people were confused. They were thinking, oh, maybe Indra is performing some yajna and that smell is coming over here. Another person said, Indra is not doing that, because if Indra is doing, the smoke will go up, why it will come down? Then the third person says, yes, he is saying right. So Indra is not performing the yajna. Bali Maharaj would be doing, who is in Sutala Loka. There are 14 planetary systems, 14 Loka, 14 Bhuvan, 14 Lokas which we say. In this 14 Lokas, center is earth. Below are Atala, Vitala, Sutala, Talatala, Rasatal, Mahatal and Patal. So in this Sutala Loka, Bali Maharaj was sent down by Vamanadev. He is residing over there even now. But in next Kalpa, Bali Maharaj is going to become Indra. He is going to take the position of Indra. And above Lokas are Swarga Loka, Jana Loka, Mahar Loka, Tapa Loka, Jnana Loka and Satya Loka. So it is the smoke will go up. It is not coming down by Indra, but Bali Maharaj would be doing. But when they came closer and closer, smelling that aromatic smell, they came closer and closer. They said, "Hey, this is coming from a dead body of whom? Putna." But she was a demoness and she applied poison on her body. How is it possible that she is giving such nice fragrance? And after death, generally dead bodies smell yuck, obnoxious. She was obnoxious. But how come she got so amazing aroma? Our acharyas explain. Srila Prabhupada writes in commentary. Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur elaborates this point, that anything touched by Krishna, accepted by Krishna, will immediately be purified. How amazing! And even if it is Putna, it is explained that Brahma and Shiva, Mother Lakshmi, they all got their positions of being Lakshmi, the goddess of fortune, as Lord Shiva, the greatest of Ashutosh, Devokidev, Mahadev, and Brahma, the creator, four-headed, who created this whole entire universe. They got their position just by worshipping and taking shelter of Krishna's lotus feet. Bhaktivinoda Thakur elaborates this in a bhajan. So if they have taken Shivatva, Shiva was awarded Shivatva, the most auspicious one. Shiva means most auspicious. So he became most auspicious only because he worshipped. He took shelter of Krishna's lotus feet. And over here, Putana has not just touched feet of Krishna, she has touched entire body. She kind of embraced Krishna and Krishna grasped her. Krishna kind of embraced Putana at the same time. So if the lotus feet of Krishna is having this potency, why not the entire body? And that too, Krishna is sucking the milk. So this is what gave such amazing aromatic fragrance from Putana. Here is a point for us. We may be the greatest of sinners. We may be the most obnoxious people. We would have done lots and lots of bad things in our past lives or in this life. But not any further. We can stop that right now and we can start getting into the purification process. What is purification process? Purification process means cleansing our bad deeds, removing the karma and entering into pure Shuddha Sattva, the transcendence, giving up on Sattva Guna, Raja Guna and Tamo Guna and taking up the transcendence. How will that be possible? Just by taking shelter of Krishna. How can I take shelter of Krishna? By chanting the holy name of Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Such simple. Dear devotees, I want to tell one more story. Because Putana story is kind of ended. But a story related to surrender. If we surrender to Krishna, what benefits we get? This I will tell from Valmiki Ramayana. Some of you would be feeling too much of Krishna. Why don't you tell something about Ram, Narasimha, Vara, so many avatars, no? Yes. So let us talk a little bit about Lord Ramachandra's pastime also. When Vibhishana, Ravana's younger brother, came to take shelter of Lord Ramachandra, he crossed the ocean from the skyway. He landed and he took shelter of Lord Ramachandra. Immediately, Lord Ram refers him as Aho Lankesh, oh King of Lanka, come. Sugriva started scratching his head. He said, what are you telling? He is Lankesh, he is Ravana's brother. We should not allow this to happen. We should watch over him, put spies over him. Jamvat is giving something similar. Oh, he's demon's brother, and demon Ravana has kidnapped Mother Sita, so we cannot fully trust him. They were coming from a different civilization and culture. But Lord Ram, he is Supreme Personality of Godhead. He knew the internal intentions of Vibhishana. But when Sugriva said so, Lord Ram says, yes, what you are telling my friend is correct. Politically perfect. Neeti-wise perfect. But as per the principle of Sharnagati, it is not. I have promised Sugriva that anybody who takes shelter of me, I will protect them. Sugriva says, but how can we trust him? And what if he does something wrong? Sugriva says, have you forgotten? When I touched a demon's body, dead body, just with my toe of my foot, it flew over yojanas. That's my power, and why are you afraid? Lakshman is here. If Lakshman wants, just with his one arrow, he can destroy the entire creation. Such is the power of Lakshmana. Why are you worried? Sugriva said, what is the principle of Sharnagati then? And Lord Ramachandra says, Sakrad eva prapannoyam tavasmi, tava asmi. If even once somebody says, my dear Lord, from today on I am yours, I will take a vrata, I will take a vow to protect that person. It becomes my sole responsibility. Govindacharya, one of the disciples of in the line of Shripad Ramanujacharya in Sri Sampradaya, he has written commentary on Ramayana. He says that Lord Ramachandra specifically uses the word vrata. Vrata means austerity, taking a vow, taking a sankalpa as fasting. Like on Ekadashis, we devotees, we don't take grains. We avoid any type of grains, we avoid pulses, we avoid green vegetables, green leafy vegetables, we avoid all of that. That is our fasting day. And on fasting days, we are extra careful. And when Nirjala Ekadashi comes, we are even more careful. That fits into our head. Oh, today is a fasting day. I should not be taking this. I should not be taking that. I should be maintaining my consciousness. Let me remember Krishna. Let me chant Krishna's name. Let me read Bhagavatam. Let me read Ramayana. That kind of consciousness we have. And that is what was happening with Lord Ramachandra. He says, if somebody promises or if somebody surrenders to me and says even once, I am yours, on that very day I take this vrata, I start fasting for that person. What vrata? That I will protect him. Like he protected Draupadi. And that's how he protected Vibhishana. Sugriva understood this, the principle of Sharnagati. And then he says, but dear Lord, you are referring him as Lankesh, king of Lanka. Ravana is not killed. Do you know that? We have not crossed the ocean. Do you know that? Such a big army, how we will go? Do you know that? He says, yes, everything will be taken care. But Sugriva still questions, but Lord, what if tomorrow, seeing that Vibhishana is given such a position, Ravana also comes and surrenders to you, what will you do? He says, Sugriva, don't be worried. My exile time period is getting over very soon. If Ravana surrenders, I will give him the kingdom of Ayodhya. Somebody who has kidnapped Mother Sita, Lord Ramachandra's own life and soul, his breath, his living force. Lord Ramachandra is saying, even if that person comes and surrenders to me, I will give him the Rajya of my own father, Bharata's Rajya. He will give him Ayodhya. He will not keep him anything for himself. And this same Lord Ramachandra, one of the great poets of India in Hindi Bhashya, North Indians would be knowing this. He has written a poem. In that he mentions, and many other devotees have also commented, that when Lakshmana was shot by the Shakti arrow, Lord Ramachandra cried. Everyone should be wondering, hey, he's Lord, why is he crying? In Bhagavad Gita, he says, fight, don't be worried. This is body, we are soul. We should not be lamenting over some dead bodies. Why is he lamenting on his own brother Lakshmana? Devotees explain that no, Lord Ramachandra was not lamenting on Lakshmana's death. Then for what he was lamenting? Did he remember his father died? No. He was not lamenting for Dashrath Maharaj. He was not lamenting for him leaving Ayodhya and not getting the position of king for 14 years. He wasn't lamenting even of Sita's being kidnapped. Not even for Lakshmana's death. Then why is he lamenting? Devotees explain that Lord Ramachandra was lamenting, thinking that Lakshmana is half equal to me. And if Lakshmana dies now, that means the probability of me winning the war reduces. That means my promise to Vibhishana that he will be the king of Lanka, the probability reduces of that promise getting fulfilled. So he is concerned for his promise to his devotee. How? I don't have words to explain this. My Guru Maharaj keeps saying this. Just surrender to Krishna and Krishna will take care. Srila Prabhupada again and again quotes this verse. Sarva dharman parityajya mamekam sharanam vraja aham tuat sarva papebhyo mokshashyami ma sucha. Do not be worried. Don't be fearful. Krishna is saying to Arjuna and Prabhupada is quoting this again and again. Don't be fearful, don't be worried. Krishna will take care of you. Just surrender to him. Don't worry about this dharma or that dharma, this duty or that duty. No. Don't worry about right and wrong. Surrender to Krishna. Surrender to Krishna means follow Krishna's instructions as well. Here I would like to end. I hope you would have liked this discussion which we just went through. How Putna, she was transformed, her evilness was transformed into goodness and transcendence, and that's why she was smelling so aromatic, her dead body actually. We learned the principle of surrender from Sharnagati of Lord Ramachandra when Vibhishana surrenders to him. And we also learned how much worried the Lord is for his own devotee. Tomorrow, if Krishna is willing so, we would like to discuss a principle of Sharnagati, surrenderness, Krishna's protection for devotee surrender from Krishna Lila. Today we discussed from Ram Lila, right? Tomorrow we'll try to do from Krishna Lila. Thank you very much for attending this video. I request you once again, this is Purushottam month. Please increase your chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna. Purushottam Maas ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bo.